And when they get the ball down low, if they've got room to maneuver. Here's a long bomb by Day. No good. Long rebound outside. Frost has it. 2-on-1 the other way. Passes off in the lane. A shot by Sargent. No good. The rebound tipped out deep. It comes to Gom. And Brewer gets it back on the offense. Over to Frost. Now to Bell in the lane. And a whistle and a foul on the drive.
Good jump move by John Bell going in strong. I think that's going to be on the floor, though.
That's the third on Wesley Day for the Rams.
And 3 team fouls this half for the Bangor Rams. They're going to say he was shooting. Wow. I don't believe he attempted a shot there.
Well, he did leave the floor, but he never put the ball in the direction of the basket.
Yeah, that's but maybe he was handcuffed and wasn't able to.
At the line is John Bell. He'll have 2 shots. The first one is good.
Is that like Josh is only the 3rd foul shot, I think? I'm not sure, Josh. They haven't had very many foul shots. I believe that's probably only their 3rd. I think they're right. Like 3 for 3 in the game.
Here's the second one by Bell. That's good. 42 to 36, a 6-point lead for the Witches. We're coming down near the 5-minute mark in the ball game. Ray works the right side in the corner to Gallant. Gets it up front now to Ray. A scramble for it. Frost makes a beautiful defensive play, and it goes out of bounds.
That is it.
And it's going to belong to Brewer.
Beautiful play.
Frost went right around Ray and slung the ball off Ray's knee, and it rolled about 15 feet out of bounds.
Good job by the official, too. The official looked for help to make sure he was making the right call on that.
And we've got a timeout on the floor as the Brewer fans off to our left come to their feet in appreciation of the hustle there by Andy Frost. The Witches will have the basketball with 5:05 to go, and they lead 42 to 36. I think that probably caught Zach Ray by surprise. He just stood there figuring no one was coming up and the ball was going to go out of bounds.
Well, there's not too many kids in Eastern Maine that make that play. Zach might be one of them himself, so he's not used to someone else being as quick as he is on the floor. And, you know, I'm sure what Mark Reed's telling the troops right now, guys, there's a long way to go in this ball game. Not time for celebration. It's our defense and our offensive patience that have gotten us in here. So, and know that Bangor is going to make a charge at you. You can count on it.
I don't know how many folks are here tonight. It is packed, but what Bangor has about 25 cheerleaders down there, so they're probably at least 5% of the entire audience here tonight.
It's a good crowd here.
So Brewer will put it in play, leading by 6, and we're coming down to the 5-minute mark. Bell to Sargent. Off to Gom. Out top to Frost. Now they work it off to Bell. Now to Frost. He has it stolen by Ray. Will go the other way. Will Frost challenge him? He does, but Ray puts it up and in.
Bangor has really extended their defense right now. That's what they're doing, 55, which if they can break the pressure means that Gomes and Brendel should have some opportunities inside.
4-point lead now for the Witches. 4:33 to go. Here's a pass down low for Brendel in traffic. Fakes. Goes up and no good, but he's fouled by Cassidy.
Again, with Bangor extending the defense out, especially with Gomes and Brendel's ability to extend themselves outside, now it's pretty much going to be one-on-one situations in the paint. And Brendel and Gomes are basically sure they haven't been stopped yet tonight. They've either gotten a shot and made it or gotten a shot and missed it, but it hasn't because they've been defensively stopped.
So Brendel is at the stripe for 2 big free throws. The first one is good.
Again, I don't believe Brewer's missed a shot from the fouling tonight.
4:27 remaining in the ball game. Brewer leading by 5, and now it's 6. Here come the Rams on the offense. Gallant works the left side in paint, puts it up and in.
That situation where Sargent overcommitted a little bit to the perimeter there. Good move by Gallant to go right by him.
Bangor in a man-to-man. Here's Frost down low for Gom in traffic. Takes the turnaround. It's around and out. The rebound away to Bangor. Here they come. Ray across the timeline to the right side. Hesitation dribble. Goes inside. Throws it up with the left hand, and it goes.
Oh, that's a circus shot. That's 2 things Mark Reed didn't want. 2 quick scores and a quick shot down here. So he's going to tell him take a little bit more time here. It looks like they're going to spread it out.
44-42 now, a slim 2-point lead for the Witches. 3:42 to go in the ball game. Frost in the lane, goes down low, puts it up off the glass, no good. The rebound taken by Bangor. Long down court pass for Ray, saves it in bounds to the glass, up and in, and a foul.
John just couldn't get to the spot quick enough. And how quickly things change here.
And the Bangor fans off to our right come to their feet. And it's tied at 44. 3:32 to go, and Zach Ray has been the man of the moment for Bangor. On the way, and good, and Bangor takes the lead. 45-44. And now the Witches on the offense. Sargent. Off to Bell, and he traveled with a basketball.
Yeah, Mark Reed is very wisely going to call a timeout, going to get the troops calmed down a little bit here. As we talked about, there would be a storm, and they're in the middle of it right now.
Well, really a couple of circus shots by Zach Ray have provided the offense for Bangor in this last minute.
Yeah, again, Roger Reed called a timeout down by 6 points, and clearly what he said, okay, they have been beating us on the, inside and outside, but let's put the pressure on the guards and really try to pick the pace of this game up, because the pace, we thought a slower pace might favor Brewer, but Brewer right now, obviously the lead, wanted to slow things down. Bangor picked it up. Now you may want to see Roger pull the string back again. Now they've got the lead, and just work the clock, and, get the advantage of coaching how many years now?
A long time.
Since 1972, I think, or something like that in Bangor. So 30-some years here in Eastern Maine. That's got a few tricks in his pocket.
3:23 to go. Bangor 45, Brewer 44. The Witches will have the basketball. Here comes Sargent. Right side to Brindell. Now to Frost in the corner. Pass inside for Gom. Down low. Fakes. Puts it up and in.
Boy, that is a tough shot. That is a tough shot right there.
46-45 now. Witches regain the lead. Exactly 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Good thing he made it. There weren't any Brewer rebounders in there either.
Gallant out top the Day, who's been somewhat silent in the second half. Ray has it left side. Out to Gallant. Back to Ray. Dribbles the left side. Takes the 10-footer. It's short, but he's fouled.
And his quickness, he gets up in the air, and it's such good body control. It's hard for that defender when he leaves his feet say, well, I'm in front of the guy, but then he tends to lean, still take the shot, and they're the ones that get called for the foul. He's slippery.
The foul was on Andy Frost, only his first. At the line is Ray, and the first one is good.
It's amazing to think Andy only has one foul, considering he's been saddled to Zach Ray all night, and has done a really good job on him.
We're tied at 46. And the free throw is good. The Bangor back on top as we seesaw in this last half of the fourth period. Sargent to Frost. Now back to Sargent. Right side to Gom. He'll fire a three. It's in and out. The rebound out to Brindell in traffic. Posts up, goes down low, and he scores, and he's fouled.
Pretty nice when you can have a 6-5er throw up to three, and you get another one in there to clean up the boards. Good job. And this is a huge foul shot. Right now we got things kind of going back and forth. We can make it a 2-point lead. Possession arrow, by the way, is going to Brewer as we go into the last couple of minutes.
48-47 now. Witches back on top. 2:26 to go, and JT Brindell at the line for a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. And it's good. Rob Flynn comes back in for Bangor, replacing Matt Cassidy.
I think Roger Reed's kind of asking Cassidy over there, where was the position on that last shot?
Here's Wesley Day out front to Ray.
Almost threw it away.
Now to Gallant. Off to Day on this side. Cross court to Ray. He'll fire a 25-footer. It's no good. The rebound is side to Brewer.
Big
now
possession.
they consult a little clock here for the Witches.
Big possession now.
Exactly 2 minutes remaining, a 2-point lead for Brewer. Here's Frost down low for Gom. Into the corner, almost lost it. Now it's knocked out of bounds by Bangor, so it's still a Brewer basketball.
Big guy like that especially do better just to pick up that loose ball than to continue dribbling it. That always makes me uncomfortable. You never know who's coming up behind you.
Brewer looks to put it in play to Gom. He's double teamed down low. Now off to Bell, who'll dribble out of there to the foul line. Out front to Sargent. Sargent almost stepped into back court.
Which okay though, the ball was tipped.
Right.
Oops.
And he double dribbled the basketball. Great defense there by Day.
Yeah, I think Sargent was looking for someone to break him up from the top, and they stepped into the passing lane and tried to grab it, and it was just too late. Watch how hard Wesley Day works to get the ball without the ball. If you're a young person watching this game, it's a good lesson.
Here's Flynn within the corner, out to Day. To the foul line, turnaround by Rob Flynn is no good. The weak side rebound to Kevin Flynn goes out of bounds, and it belongs to Brewer. 1:19 remaining. The Witches 49, the Rams 47.
Coach Roger Reed taking exception to that call. But I think the official got that right. I think it did hit
too.
young Flynn on the way out,
Yep.
the Kevin Flynn.
The Sargent will work against Day. He'll have to be careful here. Dribbles up the right side. Out front to Frost. Goes behind his back to the foul line. Now into the corner. Out front now. Brewer may look to run some clock here. 1 minute to go. They lead by 2.
And Bangor might want to pick up a couple quick fouls here because they're not in the bonus yet.
Here's a pass down low. Loop down low for Gom, and it's thrown away by Sargent.
Now that situation, you didn't need the points. You could go in uncontested, but looks so tempting, I'm sure, to make that pass, but you really don't want to throw over a defender in that situation.
Might have been smarter just to take the dribble and draw the man, then you'd have him wide open underneath.
And
but
if,
that's
and then
hindsight.
if it doesn't happen, then you dribble back out. Again, with 49 seconds to go, and as we said, I'm sure Roger's telling the Rams right now, Roger Reed, that if Bangor comes down and misses, and Brewer gets out, they've got to foul a couple times, and unintentionally just to get them into the bonus, at least foul once to get to the situation where a foul is going to get them the ball back.
Yeah, and you want that clock stop too.
Exactly, and it will allow them to be very aggressive on defense. They might take a chance, if foul's not called, to get the steal.
So the Rams will have the basketball, trailing by 2, 49.6 to go in this one. And Zach Ray will walk it up.
I'm sure if a good three-point shot presents itself to either Ray or Gallant or Day, they'll take it.
Here's Day off to Gallant. Now to Ray. 35 seconds to go. Dribbles the right side, goes to the glass, puts it up short, but a whistle and a foul underneath and a block on Brewer. I think you're going to find that one on Gom. He got there a little bit late.
Right, actually, you're right. Andy Frost got a piece of that. Yep, the foul is on Gom. And it's going to come down to foul shots here.
32.7 remaining, a 2-point lead for the Witches, and Zach Ray at the line for 2 shots.
That's Chad Gom's 4th foul. He's had a big game tonight. Real big game for Brewer.
First one on the way and good. So he can tie it with this one, and then you'll probably see Brewer look to take the last shot of what may be the end of the game. Who knows? Second one on the way and good. So we're tied at 49. The Witches will have the basketball and will probably take.
Like we said, they can be real aggressive on D here because they got a foul to give. Different when you're tied, though.
Sargent off to Frost. Out front now, they swing it to Sargent. 17 seconds to go. To Bell.
Imagine they're going to want this ball in Andy's hand.
Sargent has it. Got to look up for the 5 here. Gets it off just in time to Frost. 7 seconds to go. Back to Sargent. Goes baseline. Pass inside. Brindell up off the glass and in. 2 seconds to go. Bangor calls timeout with 1.2 seconds on the clock.
What a beautiful pass by Sargent. Went in on that baseline. Dished it over to Brindell. Brindell wisely throwing it up off the glass. Just a beautiful heady play. I think they're looking for more time to be put back on the clock here, but I don't think in high school basketball you can do that. So.
Well,
they put up 9/10 more.
2.1. I really don't have any idea how you figure that out.
Well,
There's no TV to go by live here anyway. So it's just like, okay, here's an arbitrary number.
Yeah, well, it wasn't quite a full second, but it was 9/10 of a second.
Well, that extra second, you can get the ball to midcourt with one pass, and then
You get another timeout, maybe.
you're either going to win or lose here. The chances of throwing it all the way down the floor and getting a 2-point field goal are pretty slim.
Yeah, if I were the Brewer Witches, I don't think I'd pressure in the back court here. I'd defend that half court area. Because I imagine what you're saying is probably true to Bangor, unless they get the ball really deep. Going to try to get a quick one somewhere up around the midcourt area. Catch it, call immediately timeout. Watch us see if anybody talks to the officials here. Because usually I would tell my ball players, tell the guys, be looking, we're going to be calling a quick timeout here, but
yeah.
I didn't see anybody say anything to the
Here's a
officials.
long pass down the court. It's taken at the foul line. Put up by Day at the buzzer. It's no
They
good.
call the foul, though. They call the foul on Brindell.
They have he's got his arm up. So they've called a foul here, so Day will go to the line.
Yep. Excellent foul shooter as well. There was contact. And whether the clock is run out or not, the guy has to land on the floor. They have to allow him to land. So,
Well, he has to make both of them. He's only going to have 2. So if he misses one, it's all over. The free throw is no good, and Brewer is going to win this one.
wow.
They're not even going to give him the second foul shot. That's the end of the ball game. Your score is Brewer 51 and Bangor 49, and we'll be back for our post-game wrap-up and a look at tonight's scoring right after these messages.